What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Bernard the Executioner Hopkins. Get this, Bernard Hopkins reveals who's the best pound-for-pound fighter in the world. And this is what he said. Tank Davis, because of how he executed Ryan Garcia, the way he did it, and how he did it. And I stand on that. He's been off because of the personal issues. It's got something to do with my credibility and how I feel. Or it doesn't have anything to do with my credibility of how I feel. I'm still rocking with Tank, but Crawford's performance that put down against Spence, you can't underestimate that. He's right on the heels of Tank. Canelo is top 3, but I don't see him on top. They got to do something great in 2024, but right now, who holds it is Tank. Those are the words of Bernard Hopkins, and let me counterpunch. I don't think it's Tank Davis, pound for pound, the best fighter in the world. And I'm going to tell you why, okay? Opposition is paramount, okay? There's levels to this for a reason. Tank Davis beating Ryan Garcia is not valor enough for him to be pound for pound just because he was an undefeated fighter. Because Ryan Garcia really didn't do anything to accomplish how good he really was. You know, he didn't fight top tier fighters. You know what I mean? He didn't do that. Errol Spence did. Errol Spence took on Sean Porter, supposedly the better Sean Porter, okay? That's what he did. And if anything, Kell Brook and Danny Garcia, you know, he took on a lot of people, which gave him the reputation of man down and strap season, okay? There's a reason they called him strap season, because he had all the belts. He was unified champion. Gervonta Tank Davis was a multi weight champion, but he wasn't unified. You know, he didn't strive for those type of accolades, trying to follow Floyd's ass. Okay, so I don't give him that credibility. Okay, so I don't see how he could do that. And if we're talking about performances, and this is what this is about in his argument, Bernard's argument is how Tank beat Garcia. Yeah, he caught him with the explosive power in the second round, put him down. Then I think in the 5th or the 7th, he caught him with that shot to the stomach, and Ryan Garcia bowed down. He took a knee and he did not get up. He quit. Okay, he quit. So if anything, Errol Spence didn't quit. Errol Spence, you know, was probably going to pull a damn Apollo Creed in there. You know what I mean? He probably was going to get himself executed, like seriously executed, killed, messing around with Terrence Crawford, because he didn't know when to stop. Yeah, he got dropped 3 times, as opposed to a flash knockdown and a bow down from Ryan Garcia. But again, Ryan Garcia hasn't been questioned. So why are you comparing Ryan Garcia to Errol Spence? I think, honestly, it's disrespectful to Errol Spence to say something like that, to give Tank that type of accolades, because we still don't know mentally or his fortitude and how strong Ryan Garcia is. We just know he quit. I put Ryan Garcia next to Daniel Dubois. Yeah. Okay, and I put Daniel Dubois next to Billy Joe Saunders. But Billy Joe Saunders had an eye injury. Daniel Dubois supposedly had an eye injury. He didn't have an eye injury in August fighting Usyk, did he? Okay, so yeah, Ryan Garcia and Danny Dubois are in the same pool of people. So it's disrespectful for Tank or for Bernard to say Tank is pound for pound for beating Ryan Garcia in comparison to Errol Spence. Errol Spence was not going to quit, and he was pissed off because he stopped the fight, because he didn't want it to stop. Even though his face looked like do. It didn't matter. He still wanted to get in there and mix it up. Okay? So with Bernard saying, well, hey, you know, Tank made Ryan quit versus, you know, Terrence Crawford, getting whooping up on Errol Spence the way he did. No, because I think the dominant performance was Terrence Crawford. I think that's what it was, because he dropped him, then he stopped him. He dropped him 3 times, then he stopped him. You know what I mean? I just think Errol Spence is a much better opponent than Ryan Garcia was for Tank Davis. But anyway, you guys tell me what you think of Bernard Hopkins ranking Tank Davis #1 pound-for-pound fighter in the world. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been counterpunching. Peace.